Alright everybody, welcome back to KWPR. I'm Martin. As you know, KWPR is koi, water, plants and ran. So, it may not look like it just now because it's sort of like, well, it's not really warmed up, it's still sort of like 1 degree and that lot, but this morning, frost was so hard, and at the moment it's looking very snowy up in the clouds, but the frost was so hard this morning. So, winter has arrived. So I've got the covers on okay, just in time. Fish are all toasty warm. I'll put the old underwater camera down in a minute so we can have a little look-see at them. But yeah, finally the garden plants, the frost has got to them. It's been a very cold week. So it's that time of year. Little beard coming back. Look like Father Christmas. Well, actually I look like Captain Birdseye with that hat in the beard. Yeah, but yeah, the old knee's not liking it. Yeah, the old cold gets to the knee. I had that reconstructed 10, 15, what was it, 2000, rebuilt. Snapped the kneecap in half, tore all 3 ligaments in my knee, so all 3 ligaments in the knee were snapped. RPG hit a compound wall and missed me by a mile, but a big lump of brick from the compound wall hit me square on the knee as I was running. My foot came round, kissed me in the face, knocked out 2 of my teeth on this side here, and yeah, snapped all 3 of my ligaments there. And then I just got up and carried on running, as you do in these situations, and that lot. And yeah, well, until we got back to the PB patrol base, I realised my knee was up like a balloon and it hurt a lot. So yeah, medevaced out of the PB, and yeah, 9 months later I got surgery done on that, which is bit of a waiting list. Come back to the UK, up to the hospital, opened me up, surgeon had a look, went, no, I can't do this, and yeah, so I had to wait 9 months, 9 months with no ligaments in my knee, wore my knee joint away, and in the end I got a Harley Street surgeon come in and do it, all paid for by the British Army, nice little stay in a private hospital. Yeah, if I could afford it I'd go private all the time, I think. Luxurious. But yeah, anyway, less about me, let's talk about the pond. So like I said, I'm going to put the underwater camera down. Been busy today, out Christmas shopping and all that sort of stuff. So I put up some lights in the tree, spin you around. Yeah, so put some lights up there, look. Yeah. I'll show you when they come on a little later. Bargain they are, £19 for a set of outdoor festoon lights that do all the flashy lights like your normal Christmas tree lights, or you can have them permanently on. B&Q, 19 quid. Bargain. But yeah, all the leaves are dropping. Ace has still got a few. I've been cleaning this off every time I'm home. It's just covered in a thing. It's the mind your own business. I might put the covers that I normally put around the backy shower on. The backy shower's off this winter, although it's running at the moment just to clear off any leaves that have got through onto the surface. But yeah, like I said, everything seems to be dropping, but filter's still nil cleaning, as you can see. They're still on the feed. Their source heat pump is off at the moment, but I'm down to yeah, 13 degrees, or 13.5 degrees it's set at. So eventually working my way down to 10. I think I'm going to hold it at 10 this year. So 13.5. They're still looking for food, so they're still looking, they're getting a little bit. Not going to turn it off just yet. See if we can see anybody lurking about. They've just been fed, so they probably ain't going to be interested. And the cow is there. Kirsty, the Kahaku. Yummy. Yeah. And then Patch coming up, look. Usual suspects are looking for food. Chad will be round here in a minute. Oh, there's Chad, look, underneath. So yeah, they're still interested in being fed. Shouldn't be, should be laying off the food a bit at the moment, but yeah, 13 degrees are still eating. Ridiculous, isn't it? 50-50 floating sinking, so they're all going to dive down to the bottom in a minute. But close that up while I've got the air source heat pump off, and we'll put the underwater camera down in a minute. Now, one thing, see, polycarbonate covers. Turn you back round. Yeah, one thing about the old polycarbonate covers that you may know or you may not know is if you fit them the right way around, as you're supposed to, they're covered in little bits of plastic and saying this way up, they actually cut out the UV light. So you may notice during the winter time, if you cover your ponds, that the benny on some of your fish may fade a little bit because they're not getting any natural UV. Same as people who have sort of like enclosed ponds and that, without any of these UV lights that you can get. So you find the benny may fade a little bit, but don't worry, come spring, once you take the covers back off and we start getting a bit of sun coming again, the colour soon comes back. It don't take long, but yeah, you may notice some fading, or some people get quite a lot of fading. So, but not as don't worry too much about it. It's just the effects of the polycarbonate covers. And like I say, cutting out the UV, and obviously your fish all being covered up, and not a lot of natural sunlight. Even though this week has been sunny during the day, but very, very, very low sun. Absolute nightmare to drive in. But anyway, yeah, just a quick little update really, just to let you know everything's good, everything's getting on well, and we'll have a look at little fish, have a little natter over that. Might take a swim. You never know. But like I said, not a lot going on this time of year, really. It's just too damn cold to do anything, really. I'm lucky that I'm sort of, you know, got 13 degrees. Some people's ponds this week have been down to sort of like 4-5 degrees. Yeah, I should imagine the fish ain't doing a lot of those temperatures. But anyway, I'll catch you guys in a bit. So here we are. Hanging around the top again as soon as I open up the hatch. No doubt when I put the camera in, a few of them come over and try and eat the camera, which normally happens. There's the Adam Bayer Kahaku, that one. There you go. Patch straight up. Well, yeah, can I eat the camera? Yummy. Wonderful looking fish. That's me Yamabuki Ogon just down there at the bottom there. That's for sale. 40 quid, that's all I want for that. The reds aren't very vibrant with this camera, so they are a lot more vibrant than what you're looking at there. This camera sort of tends to make them look more orangey, unfortunately. Yeah, patched again. So yeah, just in the background there's the platinum ogon that I'm moving on. Also want to sell, if I'm going to come round again, there's the, like I said, there's the Adam Bayer Kahaku that done well, and like I said, I won the Andrew Daly Adam Bayer Growing Show with that one, and that one's got a new home to go to whenever they can come down and collect. There's my Isa show that I picked up from Quanny Koi last year. Look at the sumi on that. It's ink black. I've got high hopes for that fish next year. 50 quid. 50 quid. Right, there's the other one that's for sale. The Yatsuri. probably looking 2 for that. That's 55 cm. Get another look at it again in a little while when it comes round. Here it comes, just in the background. Yes, that's 55 cm, that is. So probably looking for a 2 spot for that, 200. Anybody interested, give me a shout. Overwinter it as long as you pick it up early in the spring. If you don't want it now, pond will be sat at 10 soon. But yeah, you can see everybody's doing well. Like I said, lowering the temps, it's not too bad. That's not all muck on the bottom of the pond, the little white patches there. It's just where they're munching on the bottom of the pond and eating away at the biofilm and the sort of like the algae carpet on the bottom there. They're pulling patches of that off now, and obviously it's naturally dying off. But yeah, as you can see, everybody's scale perfect, no knocks, bumps, ulcers, irritations or anything like that. Bit disappointed that the Goshiki isn't going black on its body. The floating belly on it's quite good. As you saw, I chucked a bit more food in. Shouldn't be doing that. Slap on the wrist this time of year. Naughty, naughty, naughty boy. But yeah, they're taking it. That's the thing. They're all coming up, having a little munch. I feel sorry for those of you that haven't got heaters, but it's totally understandable, and it don't do the fish no harm, as long as you keep it at sort of like a reasonable level, 2 degrees min, I suppose. But definitely having a heater keeps things more stable for your fish, and you don't have to go down to silly temps. Like I said, it will be down to 10, and I'll hold it at 10. With the air source heat pump that I've got, you play around with the settings. You get the engineer's code, so you can change your parameters, because they come factory set at 15 degrees. But speaking to the guys at Heat Pumps for Pools and asking them what the minimum I could set it at safely so it'd still work efficiently and still fire up, they said to me wouldn't take it any lower than 10 as an absolute minimum. So yeah, don't try and take it any further down below than that. But yeah, you can see what I mean now about on the bottom there. There's a stone. Yeah, they're pulling away at the carpet on the bottom there. There's Raven. Oh, look, ISO shower. 50 quid that cost me. 50 quid. Look at that. It's inky black. That is going to be an absolute stunning fish. I mean, you know, I'm not saying, but certain places are selling fish that size. I can't remember what it was when I measured it this year. It was late 30s, I think it is, nearly 35 plus. That's a knee size, something like that. I can't remember. I have to have a look back and let you know. But I mean, they're selling for sort of like 600, 700, 800 quid. Ridiculous. 50 quid. Cost me. Just shows you ain't got to pay big money for a decent fish, as long as you've got a good eye and you're prepared to look through lots of fish. You can pick out good ones. You know, the 2 big ones are Momentaro, Patch and Amanda. Yeah, not spectacular showers, but I shan't be moving them on yet, but just because I've had them and they're growing. There'll be some of the last to move on if I do move any on for better fish, if you know what I mean. But anyway, that's it. All done.